What is up, guys? It's Gage here. Welcome to your Buck Dat. And today we were going to be talking about a very popular topic. Seems like Kyle Trask and Julio Jones are making quite a name for themselves in these past few weeks, or past few days. Well, yeah, past few weeks. But it's been keeping real. It's been kicking up steam this past few days. This is the Julio Jones Part 2. Obviously, I've talked about Julio Jones the last month, but seeing how much he's getting talked about going to the Bucs, I had to make another one. And basically, just give more idea of what it would look like with Julio Jones as a Buck. So, as you guys know, we got Russell Gage, who was ultimately to replace Antonio Brown, but it could also step in as a replacement for Godwin until he returns, which could be around, they said around November, December, around that time. And they said he could play inside, outside also. That's why they gave him that much money. 3 years for $30 million, which is pretty good. We got a great deal because Russell Gage, love his gameplay. He's an agile freaking receiver. Like he's heading towards like a 1,000-yard campaign with the Atlanta Falcons last year. They get enough catches to do that, but yes, that's a great option as a starter. But he'd be better, I think, in the slot because he's more of a speedster. Julio. First of all, let's kind of get into Julio. I got some stats here. 7-time Pro Bowler, over 13,000 yards over his course of 10-year career. Let's see here. What else we got? The last couple of years. Last year he got 434 yards. 2020 he got around 771 yards, a better year, but he got hurt. I think he tore his ACL or somewhere around that neighborhood. And his last 1,000-yard season was back in 2019 where he got 1,300 yards. So he just started declining, which I don't think is I don't think he's getting any better than he is now. Tom Brady. Besides, if he goes to the Bucs, because Tom Brady comes to that dude, he ups the receiver's game. And that it's hard to explain how Tom Brady does it, but it seems like when a player plays with him, they do even better than they usually would with any other team they would be with. Take, for example, Godwin and Mike Evans has always been good, but even his game's gotten even better than it was when he had James Winston as QB. So I think if Julio coming to the Bucs, I think it'll up his game. I think, if I had to say, I'm going to say he's probably going to get around 7 to 800 yards this year. If he plays like I think he does. But I think more realistically, like 5 to 6, because he's only going to, if he did, he might only be a starter for probably like 5 or 6 games until Godwin was back. But yes, I think this would be a great signing for the Bucs. And Tom Brady, as you know, it was reported like he's been recruiting Julio for the past month. So I think Julio. I think it's going to go down to 2 other teams. The Bucs are, I think, the runner-up, but the 2 other teams, I think, is one, Indianapolis Colts, as I mentioned the part 1, the Colts, because Matt Ryan's connection to Julio, and I know the Colts are a fan of him because they want to give Matt Ryan all the weapons he wants. So they're going to go after Julio. Don't forget about them. They and mark my words, Colts they're a playoff team right now, and they're going to be competitors for a Super Bowl ring possibly this year with my dude Matt Ryan for sure. And the third one, and should be an obvious one, the Ravens, because they have no one. They traded their only receivers, man. They have nobody right now. They built their offensive line and defense, but they're going after receivers at the moment. They're even looking at it was reported they're looking at Julio and Jarvis Landry. Now, if Jarvis Landry going to the Saints, Julio, I think, is going to get signed within probably 2 weeks. Because now people want to get in training camp, and yeah. And the only reason I think he doesn't get signed in 2 weeks is if he's trying to wait out training camp because he doesn't want to do that because he knows he get a job right away because he's Julio Jones after all. And he knows the Bucs with Tom Brady. Tom Brady's kind of like the assistant GM, so I think they'll go after Julio if he's willing to take a veteran minimum deal. Which I think Julio will. He has money. He's made a lot of money over his course of his career. I say he's looking for a Super Bowl ring now, and I think the Bucs give him that best chance. But Colts do too. The Colts are an upcoming team with Matt Ryan, but the thing is, they haven't seen what Matt Ryan looks like. Colts. I think he's going to do great, but you don't know. Why take the chance when you go to Tom Brady, who's already won the Super Bowl to the Buccaneers, and they even have a better team than last year? Our offensive line, to me, I think we have a top 5 offensive line now. Especially at the draft with Luke Gokiki and training for Shake Mason. So, I'd say Julio, come to Bucs, baby. Come. We're waiting for you, buddy. Guys, we already have 10 receivers. If we don't sign them, that's okay. We got plenty of guys to take over. We got Corell Grayson, which I like a lot. He's from LSU. He was a track runner, so he doesn't have much college experience while he was undrafted. But dude did great. He got around 500 to 600 yards. He was a 4th receiver at that. So our receiver core is pretty good. And we got Pyramid, who I think he got around 300 yards. He was more of a 4th or 5th guy, kind of splitting time with Carl Grayson. So yeah, guys. Actually, they were playing 3rd and 4 because Antonio Brown got suspended. But yes, guys. So that's my take on Julio. It'd be awesome to have him, but I think he's going after a ring at this point. So honestly, I think it's going to come down to the Bucs and Colts. Ravens are they're a dark horse in the race. If Julio wants money, he'll go to the Ravens because they're probably going to pay him because they have nobody. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Like and subscribe, and I hope you bucked that.